Justin Brief interview, take one.
All right, what do you want to know?
How do you feel about being the owner of the congregation?
I hate it, but I love it at the same time.
Who is your most hated member and why?
I have to say Big Dave. Big Dave is a man I respect, and yet he's the greatest singular threat to my power.
If you could enact any two changes to the congregation and have them in immediate, what is it called? They will be in effect immediately. Which two changes would you
Number one,
carry out?
I would remove all Omnipotheons. Demote them to a Senate, rechange the rules, right? Number two, Michiganders, they'd be out of here. All of them. Either that or they'd have their own prison that they could only talk in there.
Do you think the Michiganders' presence in the congregation supports the growth of the congregation or in fact stunts the growth of the congregation?
Well, given there's more people from a diverse background, I'd say it absolutely helps the growth of the congregation. I just hate them, so yeah.
Where do you
Nothing
think
personal.
where do you think Djibouti stands as his role in the congregation?
Djibouti is like an arbiter of sorts. He's a constant. He's a firm foundation for the rest of the server to be built on, you see. He's always there, always streaming to that empty call. He's a man you can count on. You can say anything and he'll listen.
Do you think the aristocracy has any practical use?
It's just a place for politicians to argue about their petty squabbles. Hardly gets used anymore.
I was looking in the logs chat and I found that you deleted a link that you sent, which directed you to furry porn. Can you explain this?
I have no idea what
He
you're talking
saw
about.
what you deleted.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He saw what he deleted.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're lying. It just came out of my face.
You know, I actually saw it too, and I was wondering the same question.
Really? Oh, I remember now. Connor Edmondson actually hijacked my account on April 1st. I had to do some cleanup when I got back my account.
I see.
True story.
Is this a sort of cover-up?
Absolutely not. April 1st, Connor Reyes took my account and hijacked the congregation, turning it back into Edmo Gaming for some sick plot of his.
If you were to give one member of the server a fictitious role called the Arch-Apotheon, which one would it be? Which member of the server would receive this role?
Certainly the new Dawn Gaming.
Could you explain your choice?
No, I don't find it necessary. It's self-evident.
Do you think Strikes Here contributes to daily drama in the congregation?
Not any more than the other ascendants, I'd say.
Do you think the beach hangouts will be a thing next summer?
I believe so, but I think with the constant working and the new schedules for all of us, they may be less frequent.
Do you believe that there will be a path for the Michiganders and the Long Islanders to intersect and to finally meet one another? And would you think this is a good idea or a bad idea? Explain.
I believe that the future holds that inevitably one of the Michiganders will end up in New York at some occasion. But I think that's as close as they're going to get. They will not visit the island, I believe. Therefore, the paths shall remain parallel, and it should stay that way. We do not want them intersecting.
What if a certain member of the congregation goes out to meet them?
Then he shall be expunged, for he is breaking the chain of command.
What do you think about a unification of the Swedish sect of the congregation?
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I believe we need more not Michigan, I apologize. We need more Swedish representation in this server to combat the Michigan congregational impacts they have. Because they're direct opposites, the yin to the yang, right?
Mm-hmm.
One Swedish man is worth 5 Michiganders.
Right.
What do you think? I've been looking at the recent word trends in the congregation. I've noticed a spike in the usage of racial slurs. Could you explain this?
I believe we can attribute that to the notorious Lemon Sex. You see, he likes to post N followed by an I quite frequently. In every chat as well. And it seems as though he's spurring the people on, as if he wants them to complete his dastardly words.
Do you think Lemon Sex should be promoted?
I think he fills his ascendant role as necessary. Remember, there shall only be 4 Apotheons at most at any given time, or else the order shall be upset.
Do you think Strike Seer would be receiving a promotion anytime soon?
I believe that he may be more worthy of the role than people like Jabuti.
That's what's in there right now. Hold on.
So perhaps if the time comes, he could receive a promotion.
If you were to easily remove any 3 members of the congregation immediately and have them banned forever, which 3 would it be?
That's a very good question. I think we start with Olgugs, just flat out like annoying.
I agree. I
think the second one has to be Deleterious.
What?
Why? He has so many alt accounts that it won't be changing all that much. Well, for the third, I might have to remove the Omnipotheon.
What? What?
You see, the time is not for the Arch Omnipotheon to take his place upon the throne.
What? The new dawn of gaming?
Maybe.
But wouldn't Big Dave, as the next server member to join the congregation, receive the Omnipotheon?
You see, that's the problem, Mr. Deleterious. Well, there's a balance to be held at hand. It's impossible to upset that balance. Big Dave and the new dawn of gaming act as counterbalances that hold the server together like glue. Where Jabuti is the one applying the glue itself. He is not the adhesive itself, you see. You know, all 3 of them work tangentially together to form a perfect union.
Congregational triangle.
Now, are there any more questions, mister?
What do you think about Emil being bisexual?
What did you just say?
What do you think about Emil being bisexual?
Say that one more time, please.
What do you think about Emil being bisexual?
Emil? Who's Emil?
Odd.
Well, I knew from the beginning, actually. He made sexual advances towards Deleterious.
What?
The other Michiganer. But he also made sexual advances towards Spoopy, so.
What?
You got,
What? Oh, the drama.
he doesn't leave people out, you see.
You know, I remember being in a voice chat with Emil, and he was very drunk, and he started going off about his ex-boyfriends to me and how he missed them very much.
Oh, I remember now. He must have been
Well,
He must have mentioned Hefty, right?
He mentioned Hugo.
Oh. That shouldn't have gotten out. Someone's gonna have to die for that. But, oh well.
Did you know that Mr. Swagboss is currently in the congregation under a pseudonym?
Preposterous. I would have already sniffed him out and removed him immediately.
What do you think about this?
I think there are things that even the Omnipotheon is unaware of.
Impossible.
Well said. In conclusion of this interview, if the congregation could have an alternate name, perhaps in a parallel universe or the Upside Down, what would it have? What would it be named?
That's a very good question. I think something... There's been old titles we've called ourselves by, such as the Farquad Squad or the Shit Crew. But I believe that the best name for the congregation, aside from... I believe that there's been...